Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. I'm Carlos. This is our journey on Pico Island, and today I think it's May 25th. Beautiful cloudy day today, and we got invited to go on a hike, and we're exploring this area of Pico. I'm not familiar with it, and when I got invited, it's actually a couple that follow our channel. They're from California. Fernando, his wife, his last name is Ferreira. And nice couple, and they just put the word out there. If you guys are doing anything on Sunday, come on down. We're going for a nice little leisure hike around Monte. This is where we are. South side of Pico. You can see Fayal from here. And I said, awesome. And this is what happens sometimes. Even though you were born here, you come back every year, spend lots of time. There's still more areas to discover on this island. And that's what we're doing today. Come along with us. They're just a little bit ahead. I don't know exactly where we're going to wind up, but I think right now it's perfect. Like I said, it hasn't been a sunny day. It's been a nice cloud, but good temperatures, maybe 20, 19. And we're just going to take our time and make our way down to the coast. As you can see, there's a typical secondary road, so you can drive through here, but it's not cemented, hard. It's just nice and easy on your knees. Some of you watching for the first time, we basically do a video once a week sharing Pico Island, one of the 9 islands of the Azores. Spend half a year here and half a year in Canada. Let me guess, probably some form of chickens. Wow, chickens and
turkeys.
And turkeys.
Turkey.
Interesting.
You
wow.
big turkey?
Yeah, chickens and turkeys.
Make sure you don't use the word Thanksgiving around them.
No.
All of a sudden his tail went down. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh. To watch our footing here, because I'm sure it's a little bit slippery.
It's a little slippery.
Just lean forward.
Hi guys. I didn't say hi in the last video because I wasn't in it. Hi guys, welcome to this week's video.
We're a very colorful group, I can see here. Blue, white, purple.
This is actually the best time to come
hike,
hiking
yeah.
because if the sun was out, it would be extremely hot.
Here's a good example of some of the forest that's on Pico. And inside here, you can't really see it right now. I'll probably show it a little further ahead. These used to be vineyards. The walls are still in there. And these are the type of forests that are being revived now to put them back to the original state of growing grapes to make the delicious Pico Island wine. Well, I'm really enjoying this walk. Hope you guys are as well. It's a good example where, tradition is still here. They still build the old way, but once in a while, they will build modern. As you can see, that's, lots of glass, flat roof. And yeah, so nowadays on the island, there's LSF build, there's wood, homes like these, modular, and obviously traditional. Okay, so I just saw the walls down there. Wow, these trees are high. But anyways, let's see if I can show you guys, and if the camera picks it up. Some of the walls. It's hard, but they're down there. Here's a better shot. Yeah, more clear. There they are. So these forests are just full of these old walls. They were vineyards. Birds love it in here. So now you can see where they revived the vineyards. It was forests like this, and they revived them to now. Obviously, people that watch our regular videos, they know all about this. But some of you watching for the first time, it's important to know Pico wines are unique on the planet, especially the whites. They win awards, and it's important to talk about them and about the tradition, culture that comes with it. So we're making our way down to the ocean, and the ocean has been just brilliant today. Just brilliant. You can see still, just not moving. Gorgeous. And this is what it's all about. If you can get out and enjoy nature, and you have both the countryside and the ocean, it's just that much better. Here's an example of these walls. So you can see some of the vines are really coming green now. August, September harvest time. You can actually see Fayal in the right there. 20 minutes, 25 minutes by ferry, and you're on our sister island closest to us. And St. George is the other island. It's about an hour. They're the two closest islands to Pico. All this hiking makes you hungry. I tend to get hungry, you know, every 3-4 hours here on the island. I just so much space, you know, island this with only 15,000. That's what you're left with, just amazing space. That's the thing, when you hike around Pico, there's always so much to see besides from the ocean. You can obviously see the vineyards, animals, goats, cows. In this case, here's some vineyards that they don't have the small little walls, right? So this owner just decided to grow them like this. There's also a few doing traditional, like they do back home where we are. I'm close to Niagara on the lake, Canada, and they also grow them, you know, the usual way, you know, has all the variety of Merlots and cabs with a trellis and all that. Here, 80% is traditional way in the lava rock, which that's what makes it unique. It's been a beautiful hike, you know, and there's more vineyards the traditional way right there. The green in there is the vine, and it's just gorgeous. So Fernando just told me that this used to be the original village of Monte, and you can actually see the houses down there. And because of the weather, a lot of waves, it was pretty bad, so they moved up to where he lives now, up in the above the top part of the village. But this is very interesting. I didn't know. Mingato. Look at this. So here's some. Never been here, and discovering this like with you guys for the first time. Some of you that are from here probably have been here, but I'll give you some more examples of how these vineyards are. This is over on the hill.
We're going this way, Laura.
There's Fayal, and I guess we're gonna go down. But I've never been down here. These roads here. You can drive here. So you know. Obviously, we're hiking. It's pretty leisure. On the way up, probably a little tougher, but so far so good. All right, so we just came down here. So now we're inside these large walls here, making our way down. Fernando's the tour guide. And yeah, I would encourage some of you some wild fig trees. They're all over the place. You always see lots of wild fruit trees, loquats, and obviously vineyards, grapes. Oh wow, this is like a little treasure. Where are we going to find here? I like when you kind of go somewhere you've never been before. You have no clue what's ahead. And right now, all I can tell you is we're inside lava rocks wall. Walls made of lava rocks, that's it. I'm hearing the ocean a little bit more. This gives you an example of just some of the big rock formations. And here's the old village, yeah, like he was saying, the old houses. Interesting. It's like we discovered an ancient land. Montego. Wow. These walls, whoever made these walls, they knew what they were doing, because a lot of times, even with storms, they don't fall down. Obviously, we're by the coast. Wow. Now, key is not to fall here, because you do have some gravel, lava. Just got to be careful. Ooh. on the coast here. Okay. Okay. It's a cliff. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Erosion.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So here's a good look. How gorgeous this is. These rocks are great. Wow, this would be a great area to kayak right here. Incredible. And wow. They built right over there. Look at this. That's gorgeous. There's even a house here. Right there. Look at that. That's pretty close to build a house. Wow.
Wow.
It's a beautiful area. No doubt about it. Secret area. Careful, everybody. Yep. Yeah, so this is another example of some houses here, right on top of the coast, literally on top of this cliff coast. With Fayal in the background, gorgeous.
all because glass was expensive.
That's why the windows are so small.
Look at this. Just keep discovering some amazing visuals, like a cave there. Wow. I'll say it again. If I had a kayak right around there, it'd be awesome. Beautiful. I know I say that a lot, but thankful for being here on the island in the Azores. Wow, hope you guys enjoyed that stop there at that kind of ruin area of a little town, village in the old days. And here you can see some characteristic of just the way the lava's formations, colors, from small gravel to boulders. And you go through areas throughout the island just like this, coastal and just raw, still. Just imagine when it all hell broke loose, I guess. That's one way to put it. But what a nice walk this is. Just learned something new from Fernando. This used to be an old catfish factory built in the 60s. I don't even know you can catch catfish here. Incredible. I'm learning a lot. This is a good example of, you know, they're followers of the channel. They watch a lot of the videos and they wanted to connect, and I'm glad it worked out, and we're here kind of, and I'm learning a lot from him because, you know, he spends half a year with his wife in Monte, and that's where he was born, actually, where his house is, and it's pretty great. We love hearing stories like this, and I know there's a lot of you out there in the same boat that want to be spending half the time here, and you should. Just got my bearings. Actually, when we turned down here, I've driven by here before, but never even looked over to that dirt road we've been coming along. And now we're heading down to an area called Callao, which is a really nice spot. And I know actually a really nice guy called Roger. He's a fisherman, but also has a vacation rental called Fisherman's Retreat. And it's right here. What view, eh? Look at this. Now we're back. Now we're really down at the coast, and we're just going to take that road over to the next area called Pusu Bay. But this is what it's all about. All these little villages around the island have these little ports. For some of you that have never been to the Azores, especially Pico Island, you can fish from them. You can put your boat in from here, and lots of fish. You can catch lots of fish here. And the water is still, like they used to say in the old days, olive oil. Very authentic pork here. Yeah, and there's Roger's Place, Fisherman's Retreat. Any of you guys want information on his place? Send me an email. I think he does a great job here with this really cool spot. Right there. Right by the water. You could also go out fishing with him. Look how cool this place is. Roger's Place. And he has his dog. We've met him before. And I don't want to videotape, but this whole area here is very interesting. There's the old piers, they call it, where people used to wash their clothes. In the old days. By the...
Well, there you go, Carlos. When I go back to Canada, this is where you're going to be washing your clothes.
Can't wait. We actually just stopped and talked with the German-Irish gentleman who just moved here 6 months ago and is loving here. Came from, I guess, originally Germany. Now, these trees here, this is here, just to take on what I was just saying, you'll find a lot of people from different parts of the world just looking for the peace and, you know, low population kind of place with nature, like Pico. And this is Salgu. It's like actually has the name of the salt is in it. Loves to be by the water. It thrives with salt. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful with a lava rock in the background. Ah, wow. Okay. This is going to wind up being at least 4 hours. You know, we stop, go. You can see going to head up around Pocinho, about 20 minutes from here. Just a gorgeous day. Just a gorgeous day. Now we're approaching the area of Pocinho, which is also a beautiful area,
You have two choices.
as you can see.
You can either pay the duty, which was like over $200, or
Ruin, but yeah, this is another one of many swimming holes around Pico Island, and there's a really awesome place called Pusu Bay. There's 3 villas, about 4 or 5 rustic houses that were revived. We've sent clients here. High quality, obviously a little bit more expensive, but worth it. And this is it. This is Pocinho. Just gorgeous. Just if you like to relax and wine, nothing better. Let's take a closer look here at Pusu, but we've swum in here before. Very safe, refreshing. Wow, we're on the way up. Always harder to go up, obviously. And it's that old saying, what goes down must go up, or is it if you go up, must come down? Either way, I'm feeling it. I need water, I need food. And it's been a lengthy walk. I want to thank Fernando and Carmelina for inviting us here in Monte. They've been our Monte guests. And I got to learn quite a bit about this area. Quite interesting. Beautiful, as you can see right behind me. That's why I decided to end the video here. I also wanted to add, before we started this walk, down from Fernando's house, there's this gentleman who has a whole bunch of different types of pets. And he took us there to visit, and as you know, Laura loves pets, so do I, but she's crazy about them. So we went down, we visited a goat.
It scared me, yes.
oh, look, he's trying to headbutt Carlos. No, it means they're excited.
So you like me, eh?
Oh,
I used to have a goat when I was a kid.
Look at Mila. Oh, hello.
Headbutt. Well, I
Oh.
wish I had some food.
Oh, I want a goat.
Huh?
I want a goat.
You got plenty of food there.
Oh, look. He's trying to play with Carlos. Oh.
Oh. You know the name of the goat?
Hi, baby.
Huh? What's your name?
Hi.
Huh? You're a healthy goat.
And look, Mila, look at the pigeons. I remember Grandpa Scarfo used to have lots of pigeons. Look at that. Wow.
Visited chickens. There were frogs. Beautiful, huge donkey.
There we go. Oh, there you are. There you are.
There was a pet, what do you call, potbelly pig.
Look at this.
No, he's
Mila.
He's not going
It's a
to
pet. Yeah, none of these are for.
Oh, good.
He doesn't need any.
Hello. Hi, baby.
They're just gonna die of a natural death.
That's what I would. That's the only way I would have animals.
Another one, but the other one passed on.
Oh, oh look at that, Mila. Hello, babies. That goat is he's very excited.
Went to his home there. Crazy goat.
They're all pets. They're not going to be used for anything else but to cherish them as pets. So, you know, that was a great way to start. And, you know, it's important to, you know, love animals, right? And save animals. And this is what I think more people should do. Let me start walking again because we're going uphill. Here, as you can see, came down from the ocean, but it's been a great day. If you guys love hiking, Pico is amazing. It's like the other Azores islands. I mean, you can hike in the high lands where the lakes are. It's about 20-25 minutes from the coast. And you can do a lot of these coastal walks. And highly recommended. All levels, 1 to 5 extremes. You can climb mountain, the volcano mountain. That's about 8,000 feet above sea level. But I think I'm going to end the video here because I'm tired. I can feel it already. My legs, my back. But it's all good. No pain, no gain. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And this is just another video with a little bit more insight, a little bit more taste of what Pico Island's all about. If you haven't subscribed and you like this kind of content where you can escape for a little while, please subscribe. Obviously, like. YouTube likes to like. It really helps them distribute our videos to other people that are interested in places like Pico and the Azores, just like we are. And send me a message if you want to learn more about this area. Feel free, or comment. Okay, guys, see you in the next video. And get out into nature. You won't regret it.